All right, people. Today we're going to talk about EMF radiation. If you don't know, this is the best app to get on Android. I think it costs $1.99, and it's Ultimate EMF Detector. It makes this great little sound. And watch this. That's shooting at my bed, by the way. It was over. I'll take a screenshot. Watch this. This is pointing at my bed. I'm sure some internal organ. I, uh, peg the needle. It can't go any longer. This is what's called, I don't know what it is. Maybe I have a leak in my microwave. But I'm not using it right now. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Or maybe somebody has a microwave weapon. I don't know. Do they have those? Is that legal? I don't think it's legal. Fucking experimentation, people. I'm gonna go ahead and share this on Twitter. You know, but people, I'm doing an experiment on the AI computer, which is abducted. Try to confuse it. Think illogical. Like, yes means no, and no means yes. Yes means no, and no means yes. I'm sure they shake the bed for you. And say left or right means yes, and up and down means no. And just keep. I have ADD, so I can do it in my brain constantly and do like other things. Keep doing that, and it seems to get confused and pissed off or something. But the mind reading technology is really unbelievable. It is fast as a motherfucker because you can think something and right away it gives you patterns of responses on your body, and it'll shoot this. It'll hit the same place every time, and it'll do the same sequence every time. It'll do the leg, like mine does the leg, then the back, and it's the same pattern every time. And I even tried to confuse it on that. I was like, no, 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 that's first. No, 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 that's second. You just try to confuse this dumb fucker. And it confused the computer. Can you imagine the dickweed sitting at the console? I mean, he can't be that intelligent. I think they work at the DMV, to be honest with you. Definitely. Those people at the DMV don't have anything to do. I'm going to share also, I'm going to put in this description. I recorded myself sleeping. Man, you should have seen what they did to me while I was freaking sleeping. If you want to know, go ahead and record yourself sleeping. You might not want to know, but you might want to know. I don't know. It was pretty brutal. It looked like an earthquake came through my bed. It was shaking all over. My body was shaking. Is that legal? Hmm. I don't know. I've listened to Brian too. Like, he knows a lot about the mind reading technology and the R&M data, but he's completely wrong about the the direct energy weapon itself, the microwave that they do shoot at you. Magnets do help. It will block it. Like they try to shoot my private parts constantly. I know they do that to everybody. Let me show you. I have one magnet in my pocket and he can't touch me. Okay. I'll show you how to do it. I'll put a link in the description to the guy I saw do it. But yeah. So you just put that in your pocket. Private part manipulation going. It doesn't bother me. It's done it to me for years, so it's kind of like, what the fuck. But also, you can get. I have a really crazy brain. I think of crazy things. But I taped a whole bunch of copper pennies together. This blocks it. Now when they shoot your joints, I know they shoot your fucking joints. Copper pennies, copper. Hard drives, old hard drives, work really well because they have these magnets like this, and neodymium magnets, and you can get like pounds of these things on eBay for like $10-$20. I know most of you guys ain't got much money. They do that, but it's like $10 you can get it. What else? They don't like kind of spiritual things. I think they're Catholic. They seem to get upset when I talk about how evil the way the Catholic Church defiles little boys and child sacrifice. So they seem to be Catholic. And that gang started really started in Catholic. These work. I don't know how. Let me what's wrong with my camera. These work. They're called divine rods. It's a spiritual thing. I don't know what moves them, but they move. And if, like mine, I've had them for a few days, and I've had other rods. So I don't know if I have a spirit, guardian angel following me around, but I ask it questions, and it tells me the answer, yes or no. And another thing to do is it'll point exactly to where they're shooting. It'll point to exactly where the beam is coming from. I'll show you. Watch it is. This is insane. That's how you do rods. Rods, are there any beams on me right now? That means yes. Let's see if they'll point to it. They will. But do you hold them straight so they don't move? Rods, can you point to the beam that's hitting me right now? Point to it, Rods. And they are hitting me from that wall. So they work. And they, like, one time oh man, they got over. I never let them get over. But they did this. Big drug guys. And had me in a psychosis. And they made me destroy my rods. Obviously, they didn't like them, so it's hard like that. And make sure they're real copper. Because one of them was like metal, and they can manipulate metal. But just, I don't know. I mean, they're all perverts. Gay perverts. seems to be an experiment. If you're straight, they want to turn you gay because I constantly have these thoughts popping in my head. And I never had before, but lately it's just been insane. And that's how you can tell it's them because it's constant thoughts, constant. And a lot of times I can see their thoughts, like I know it's like it feels different, it doesn't match. Because my brain never stops thinking because I have really bad ADD. So when somebody puts a thought in there, my brain goes, "Wait a minute, that ain't the pattern we were thinking." So it's really interesting. And I keep begging them to hurt me, but they won't. I've had many battles with them. Had some really good magnets one time. And I was driving down the road. They must have been 20. It was coming from the air, from the cars around me. It was everywhere, and they weren't touching me. And it was really good. So yes, magnets will help. I think Ryan is a little confused. I mean, he knows his stuff about this RNM data and the AI computers, no doubt about it. But they will stop. They will block and deflect the microwave beams because they're tiny, tiny beams. Tiny beams. So that's it for now, I guess. It's all quiet right now. I'm not doing anything, so it's a good camera. Let's check the meter. It's really quiet. Maybe they'll do something to me. Yeah. See, with this meter, for some reason, I don't know why, but I can find the beam, and it's very small. If you move this thing slowly, you can find it. And for some reason, there's always a delay with it turning off. Um, I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, sound, vibration. I gotta show you this. This also helps, right? I'll get it out in a second. But I haven't figured out. I guess the idiots, unless there's idiots close, I don't know. Maybe they're jerking off or something, and they stop to turn it off. And they take seconds. And how does it take seconds when a fucking computer reads your mind instantly and gives you reactions on your body instantly? I don't know. Maybe somebody can give me some thoughts. But I've figured out a lot of this stuff. A lot of it I have. A lot of it I have. But, okay. Vibration. Buy a subwoofer. If you buy a subwoofer, you put it on your bed, and you can do two things. You can find frequency on YouTube, or you can download on your phone frequency generators, and you can pick your frequency, uh, different frequencies, block whatever the fuck they're doing. Like if they were vibrating, make my heart beat faster. I put the speaker right up next to me. They couldn't do it anymore because my vibration was over them. So subwoofer, definitely a subwoofer. It's a must. I'm working on another Magnite now. When I get it fixed, I'm gonna let you know. It may be the key. It may be. I don't know. It's got to help. But yeah, hard drives. Get a hard drive. Buy a whole bunch of hard drives. Is there anything else? If they're heating your head, this is what I do. I have a pair of headphones. I tape magnets around it. No problem. They can't hit my head anymore. I guess they could if they turned hard. I think they're pussy. I think that's it for now. I don't know. It's amazing. And if you're tired of Windows crashing, use Linux. That's all I can tell you. And Chrome, oh my God. They are all over Chrome, especially in Android. Oh my God. I think Chrome is how they get into the damn thing. That's just my opinion. Anyway, that's it for now.